Good evening. Finally, back in the music room again. The home of the singer-songwriter. Tonight we're going to bring you Mike Blakely and his sidekick, but also just as awesome is Johnny Gringo.
Thank you for that introduction. Hello. Hello. And howdy. Well, how many of y'all are happy to be back at the music room after a few months of... This is a great room for music, as you all know.
New stage for you.
Yeah. And this is only my second time here. But who put that there? And this is my friend, has already been introduced, Mr. John M. Greenberg.
Hello. My first time.
Also known as Johnny Gringo. Far and wide. I'll have y'all know I put new strings on for y'all.
I did too. I put them on for you though.
Oh, I put these on for you too. I included you when I meant y'all. So, we talked about what we're going to start with in the kitchen. And I want to tell y'all before we get started that Johnny Gringo and I, played a weekly show together on Tuesday nights. It started in Johnson City at a place called the Too Damn Friendly Bar. And that place went out of business. And one of the many places we have played that have since gone out of business. But then we moved to that other little joint, that little steak joint there in Johnson City. You remember the name of that place?
No, it also went out of business.
Didn't last long. But then we moved. John got us a deal at the River City Grill in Marble Falls, right there at the bridge on the lake. And we were there for 10 years or so. So we played a gig together for 10 years, every week.
500 shows.
It's kind of like what Randy does here. There's always, there are guests from the music business. And we would always play the first set, and we would hire somebody passing through to play the second set. So we did, that adds up to about 500 shows that we did playing together and also helping our musician friends who were passing through. So, and that ended several years ago. I can't remember, but when
May of 2010, 11, 20 maybe.
Okay, so it's been a while since we did that, but
that place is still in business, by the way.
Yeah, and this one will be too. But so my point I'm trying to make is that we did that for 10 years together, and then did not. We play occasionally together, but when we play together, it's just like ingrained. Sooner or later, it just all kicks back in. And I don't know about you, but I don't even have to think about it.
Well, I will say that we never rehearse. Let's just call it what it is.
We rehearsed on Tuesday nights for 10 years.
That's
so.
right. And we break out a new song. Goes, hey, this is a new one. It's in this key, and just do it, man. We'll get it. And then 3 shows later, it's like we've been playing it for years.
So we're going to start off, we decided in the kitchen, with the title cut of my latest CD. It's a cowboy song from a cowboy album. And it's a good kind of mellow way to start out, so then we can kind of escalate through the evening. It'll be a roller coaster ride, I guarantee. It's called The Outside Circle. 1, 2, 3. When I was a young boy, my age was barely 10. Riding my first roundup with the older boys and men. The foreman sent our top hand where lesser men might fail, to ride the outside circle, the longest, roughest trail. I watched that top man ride out on a skittish colt that day. Once on a distant ridge, saw him turning horns my way. He'd pen the herd by evening, his pony soaked with sweat. I made myself a promise that I still remember yet. One day I'd ride the outside circle, I'd make a top hand, riding through the sage so purple, round the Ocotillo stand. I'd chouse the wildest cattle on the roughest broncos, and I'd ride the outside circle for the brand. Well, I held my promise sacred, and I aimed to keep my word. And I learned to throw a fast loop from the rankest and the herd. And it was 10 years later, I heard the roundup boss. He said, "You'll ride the outside circle, son. Go get yourself a horse." And I rode the outside circle. I made a top hand, riding through the sage so purple, round the Ocotillo stand. And I choused the wildest cattle on the roughest broncos, and I rode the outside circle for the brand. Johnny Gringo on the guitar right there, riding the outside. These days I'm the foreman. Some say I'm getting old. It's true, my hair is silver. You can see my legs are bowed. And I ride the inside circles now, but just ask my cowboy peers. They know I rode that outside circle for well nigh 30 years. Yes, I rode the outside circle. I made a top hand, riding through the sage so purple, round the Ocotillo stand. And I choused the wildest cattle on the roughest broncos, and I rode the outside circle for the brand. In my dreams I ride the ridges, in my stirrups I still stand, and I ride the outside circle for the brand. All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate y'all. What we're going to do is a song swap, and I'll play a song, and Johnny will play a song. And
Hey, honey,
you all can sing along.
can you hear me? Yeah, I'm at a show. Can I call you later? Love you, babe. I'll call you back, okay? Good night. It's my daughter. I always got to take her.
The cool thing is cool how he works that right into the song.
Yeah. I'm sorry, where were we?
We were riding the outside circle last I remember.
So the great thing about playing with Mike is, other than being a great songwriter and author, is he plays the mandolin pretty well. So when he's singing, I'm playing a little guitar behind him. When I play, he plays a little mandolin. So we got this little show worked up.
It's going to be a show.
It's gonna be a show. It's gonna be something.
Thank you.
Well, we sound checked this, and let's just go ahead and do it. This is a song. It was the Texas recording of the year back in, like, I don't know, it's been a while, but John Arthur Martinez recorded it and did a really great job. And I have him to thank because, when a great songwriter like that cuts your song, it's kind of like, wow. Because he's got plenty of good songs. He and Mike, God, how many songs have you guys written together?
Umpteen times.
I lost
times
count after
3.
Umpteen.
Umpteen times 2.
Umpteen Affinity or something like that. So this is a song about a true story. A guy that I knew, we actually co-wrote it together. And by that, I mean he told me the story of his life, and I put it to music and song. And so I gave him a co-write on it, of course. And they actually moved to a little town southwest of San Antonio called Utopia. And for this young man, it was anything but that. But he really broke the cycle and made the most of his life. And, we keep in touch a little bit through Facebook. I think he moved to New York or somewhere. But anyway, the song's called Utopia, and I have him to thank, Bill Cummings. And thank you, John Arthur, for recording this. On cheap California wine, I was breastfed and reared by a mama who wouldn't want me once my daddy disappeared. She closed her bloodshot eyes, touched her finger to the map, to a small Texas town. There'll be no more grapes or wrath. At each end of town was a welcome sign she wanted to believe. But that edge of town would cut you down if you ever tried to leave. And we lived on 187, and I prayed with each sunrise that we'd settle on a piece of heaven and we'd found our paradise. Was it heaven on earth or kingdom come? A little of both or neither one. It wasn't meant to be this way, but we stayed in Utopia. For 15 battered years we lived out of a pickup truck. When she told me to make my bed, I just put the tailgate up. And how I ever lived to this ripe young age, I'm not really sure. And if I ever really learned right from wrong, it was damn sure not from her. Was it heaven on earth or kingdom come? A little of both or neither one. It wasn't meant to be this way, but we stayed in Utopia. It's 21 years later. Inside, I'm still a child. I'm still playing tag with my past. It'll catch me once in a while, and I have to fight that battle every day of my life. Another long, drawn-out battle I win some of the time. And I hear my mama still around, but to me she'll never be. I got a family of my own, now she tried turning them on me. I think I'll roll down 187 one more time, try to catch that piece of heaven she could never find it. Was it heaven on earth or kingdom come? A little love both or neither one. It wasn't meant to be this way, but we stay. Oh, we stay in utopia. In utopia. In utopia, yeah, utopia. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Mike Blakely on the man. Thank you all.
That was righteous, Johnny.
Let's get off, start with a bang. It's got to get more inspiring from here.
Oh, we're going to play some happy songs. We're going to play some sad songs. We're going to do the whole gamut. So, here's another. This may be the saddest song I play all night, Johnny.
Did you click over? Or you?
No, I haven't done that. Good point. And the song's called The Red Dirt Blues. Johnny does a great song that we'll do later called The Red River Blues. Who was it? Not Charlie, but Bruce Robinson did the Red Letter Day for the blues.
Yeah.
And Adam Carroll did the Red Bandana Blues. So.
And then what's the tall guy? Tim? No, the guy on Red River Blues.
Thank you.
But I wrote. But I wrote mine in 2002, so I was first. He hadn't met Miranda yet when he wrote that song.
I'm
If
surprised.
you want to get into copyrights and things, we can look. We'll get there later. I can tell you're a fan.
Just a little.
We're not gonna hear to insult him. He's an Okie like me, so.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Don't,
The best are okay.
I didn't start that.
I did, but I mean, we're separated by a river, huh?
Have you and Randy been tussling?
No, I don't know. I guess he knew, but
Yeah.
now everybody
He's
knows.
from Denison, so yeah, you're right.
Right there, yeah, right there.
So when I wrote this song, Johnny, I actually kind of had the blues, and you know me, I don't get the blues very often. I shake them off pretty quick.
Right after a whiskey night, you'll
That's right.
get them for about 5, and then you'll take a BC powder, and you're good.
All my buddies over, and everything's gonna be all right. Anyway, it's called The Red Dirt Blues. Well, I love this ranch, this old red dirt farm. If I had a list how I've been blessed, it would be longer than my arm. But lately, life has lost its backwoods charm to the red dirt blues. Crops didn't make this year. I've been living on beans. Missed a shot at a whitetail buck just this morning down by the old dry stream. Down to one last bullet in the magazine for the red dirt blues. She wrote and told me she couldn't live way out here, so far from everything and everyone that she holds so dear. It's clear now, I gotta choose. Either way I go, I know I'm gonna lose. Oh, the old truck broke down again. Hell, it's just sitting out there. And it's got 2 flat tires, too. I ain't got but 1 spare. Piles up sometimes, and it just ain't fair to get the red dirt blues. I know you've had them, John. She wrote and told me, she said she couldn't live way out here, so far from everything and everyone that she holds so dear. And I fear now I gotta choose. Either way I go, I know I'm gonna lose. Cold rain started falling. There's a leak in the roof. Calling out my name is that danged old bottle of 90 proof. It's both the cure and the cause, if you want to know the truth about the red dirt blues. And I got 'em this time. I got the red dirt blues. Everybody gets the blues, y'all. Everybody gets the blues. I sure enough got 'em this time. I got the red dirt blues.
That's fun.
Thank you. I'm having such a ridiculous time. I gotta fake the blues, though. I gotta play like I'm pretending to have the blues on that song.
I wanted to let you guys know real quick that how many people are here for the first time? Okay,
All right.
Bruce has got the initiation room ready. I'll take you one at a time.
Woohoo!
A month from tonight, Karen Mall, Will Taylor be here.
Oh,
And
nice.
that's going to be real special to have that husband and wife team here together. And Will's never been here. And if you haven't, don't know of him, check out Strings Attached out of Austin. That's Karen Mall.
When are they coming?
They'll be here on I think it's the 12th of September. So that'll be the next show that we're doing in here, Saturday night show. I think we have one radio show on the 25th that we may do. We're very light right now this time of the year, and I know I'm speaking for the guys up there. We all appreciate you guys coming out tonight.
Absolutely, man. I mean,
Yes.
I think we're at half capacity, and it's hard to believe it's any better than this. This is wonderful.
Yeah, less
we
than
would rather.
half. And
This jar right here is how this is funded, and it's up to y'all. We did everything else. We got the room ready. They're doing their part. Y'all
I drove here from Australia.
right, mate.
Yeah, I will.
So
But be sure and fill this up, guys. It 100% goes to them. And we do have a half full room tonight, and you're here because I had to turn people away so that we could get y'all in here.
And we like
So
y'all the
please
most.
make up
Yeah.
make up a little difference.
Guess
Make up a little difference and fill this
yeah.
up.
Guess why y'all got the first call? Your preferred customers right here.
They'll be right here. We're gonna write it out for them so they'll know where it's at. Hey. There we go.
thank you.
Just prime the tip jar there. Gravitate towards the light, my friends.
Thank
Thank you, Randy.
Thank you,
That was a
Randy.
beautiful plug. We do all kinds of songs, country, blues, rock, folk, all of it.
Tex-Mex, you name it.
Yeah, a little
Whatever.
of that
We
too.
do
So, if there's something, hopefully we'll kind of hit on whatever you like. But most of the songs are songs that we've written.
Kidding, just kidding.
Did you say Freebird? What was it? What? Beautiful song.
We might break into something, Not likely, but. Okay, let's do this one. This one kind of lends itself to a Saturday night. It's called Seize the Day. No, actually, it's called Embrace the Night.
That should be.
Let's do it that way.
That's right.
When the sunlight slowly burns and the stars and moon await their turn, it soon becomes a twilight glow. A brilliant fire sets a brindle sky, a star appears, the dawn of night, mixed with city lights that long to know. Did you seize it? Did you make the most of it? And even if you did, you're only half right. With dawn so far away and a full moon in the sky, did you seize the day and embrace the night? Well, this bar's my second home, and tonight I don't want to be alone. So I grab another round before last call. She's waiting there for anyone to hear the woes of a day gone wrong. So I walk up and offer up some small talk, and I seize it. Try to make the most of it, and if I listen well, I might get the green light. With dawn still far away and a full moon in the sky, did you seize the day and embrace the night? Mike Blakely on the mandolin. The darkest part of the night lies behind these weary eyes, when the day both begins and ends at sunrise. There's a candle that slowly burns, while the silent sun awaits her turn, as we lie awake in an empty bed. Early morning first light glow crawls in through a bare window, and my thoughts turn and ask me again. They ask me again. Seize it. Try to make the most of it, and even if you did, you're only half right. With dawn so close at hand as the full moon waves goodbye, did you seize the day and embrace the night? Yeah, with dawn so close at hand as the full moon waves goodbye, did you seize the day and embrace the night? Thank you all so much. Thank you. Thank Thank you.
Man, I'm having so much fun. I keep forgetting to think of a song I should play next.
Oh, we
And
can
I-
tell you which one.
I bet you can.
You know what ones we want.
Oh yeah, that's right. There's 2 songs I got to play, and one of them I'm gonna save for later, and the other one I can't remember what it is.
Next time you save it for later, I can tell you which
There's
one.
the one about the dog that barks, and then there's the other one.
Wichita.
Yeah, I know. I got Wichita in my head.
Numbers.
Oh, okay, we'll do that later. We're doing both later. Yeah, these are,
the number song. Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Yeah. Swiss cheese.
Mm. Okay, so then I'll do something else. The reason I'm a musician is because my dad's a musician. My dad's still alive and kicking, 85 years. Well, he just turned 86, I think. He's mainly a fiddle player, but when I was a kid, he played fiddle, mandolin. He still loves to play mandolin. He's a real mandolin player. I'm what you call a mangolin player. I mangle it. But I gave up the ukulele, so but anyway, when I was a kid, my dad played. He played guitar, fiddle, mandolin, a banjo, and the musical saw. It's like a carpenter's saw, but you bend it and use a fiddle bow on it. You ever seen that done? It's amazing. We'd go to church about once a year. It's the kind of thing you can't play the musical saw all that often. But the church where we went there, like my dad likes to say, we didn't belong to an organized religion. We were Methodists. And they're always wanting him to do Kumbaya on the musical saw. And you just can't wear out the musical saw. But about once a year, he'd play the Kumbaya. You know, it was amazing. People would start speaking in tongues and stuff. It was crazy. So anyway, he taught me to play 3 chords to Red River Valley when I was 8 years old, and look where it got me, to the music room finally. I finally made it. So I'm going to play a song that I wrote with my dad. The song's called Whiskey Road. My dad was in Aiken, South Carolina. He's not only a musician, but he was a extremely successful humorist. And he got hired to go all over the country and do his after dinner routine, humorous routine for 45 minutes, and all expenses paid. You wouldn't believe the money they spent on my dad to do this. He was really good at what he did. And he was in Aiken, South Carolina for some convention. Anybody ever been to Aiken, South Carolina? Yep. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, there's an intersection of 2 streets in Aiken, and they were showing my dad around all the hot spots, the notable places in town, and this was one of them. There's 2 streets, and one of them is called Easy Street, and the other one was called Whiskey Road. And he took a picture of it with his cell phone, and he said, "There's got to be a song in there somewhere." So when he got back to Texas, we got our friend Jerry Harkins to help us write this song called Whiskey Road. 1, 2, 3. I was riding down Easy Street, a girl by my side, enjoying the scenery, not a cloud in the sky. I was tempted so easily, I just lost control. I turned right off of Easy Street and onto Whiskey Road. Yeah. Whiskey Road, ice and fire. Whiskey Road, paved with pain. The price you pay could be your soul when you're riding down Easy Street. Stay off of Whiskey Road. begged me to read the signs as they passed me by. Couldn't tell me that I was blind. Lord knows she tried. I left her crying so helplessly, so lonesome and cold, at the corner of Easy Street and Whiskey Road. Whiskey Road, ice and fire. Whiskey Road, paved with pain. The price you pay could be your soul when you're riding down Easy Street. Stay off of Whiskey Road. Stay off that road, John. Whiskey Road, ice and fire. Whiskey Road, paved with pain. The price you pay could be your soul when you're riding down Easy Street. Stay off a Whiskey Road. Whiskey Road, ice and fire. Whiskey Road, paved with pain. And I left her crying so lonesome and cold at the corner of Easy Street and Whiskey Road. Now stay off that road now. Did you know who else is out on Whiskey Road?
You guys are on your way to being one of the best crowds ever. Don't mess it up. I'm not kidding. This is one of the best gigs. I don't know. I played at least 3 gigs in my life. This is one of the best ones ever.
By the way, that last guitar lead by Johnny Gringo, y'all don't have to wait for me to say Johnny Gringo on the guitar. If you like something, just bust out. I mean, just let us know. Let us know.
If you don't throw small tomatoes, small. Cherry, grape tomatoes, or even smaller. Yeah, whatever. If the skins are off of them, even better. We'll do some bluesy stuff. We'll do some country stuff. We'll do some folk stuff. I'm going to do something that leans a little country right now. I think the main goal of being a songwriter is to make people happy and think and be proactive. The other objective is to have someone cut your stuff, because that means, it's affirmation and it's validation and it's mailbox money, right? Somebody knows what they're talking. Are you a songwriter?
Everybody's a songwriter. Trust me.
Everybody got a story, that's for sure.
Yeah.
So this is just a little ditty I wrote. I'm not a great dancer, I'll just admit it. But I appreciate. Well, I can get around the dance floor okay.
You two-step.
I'm okay. I mean, I'm no Mike Blakely. If I had a girlfriend, it's okay if I dance with Mike. I'm like, as long as you go home with me, that's good. So I don't care. Mike and I trust Mike with my life. He is like a brother.
It always worked out that way too, so it was always good.
I don't remember a time that it didn't. If there's one that I don't know about, I just keep that to yourself. But anyway, you guys didn't know you get a comedy show, right? Or you're just laughing gratuitously. I'm not sure, but so I did notice every time. I mean, there's just such a joy to watch people dance on a Saturday night when they've been working hard all week, and the glow, the smile from watching the women, just like it's just awesome. And I just I don't know how I got 3 minutes and 45 seconds out of that, but
the
on
guys,
a song. But
the guys are smiling too, but you just never look at them. You're like, look at that.
That's true.
A pretty girl.
That's true. That's true. I don't. Thank you for clarifying that.
He only has eyes for you, Mike.
I'm Piney. Mike is I do have a boy crush on Mike.
He's got ears for me, but no eye.
That's right.
We got ears for each other.
That's right. This is called "I Should Learn How to Dance."
It's a great song.
Have you ever seen the way a woman smiles on the dance floor? That look in her eye, like a little child in a candy store. Just one look from her, you'll know she's longing for nothing more. Oh, I should have learned how to dance. I should learn how to dance, learn how to swing, learn how to two-step in time with her heartbeat. I should have learned how to dance. Have you ever seen the way a woman shines in the neon light? That dance hall glow from her skin starts to show while you're holding her tight. As you twirl her again, the beat on her skin lets you know you're doing everything right. Oh, I should have learned how to dance. I should learn how to dance, learn how to swing, learn how to two-step just to hear her heart sing. I should have learned how to dance. Close. My two left feet would only step on her toes. Don't ever believe it's never too late to love. I should learn how to dance, learn how to waltz, but I shuffled my feet now. It's all my fault. I should have learned how to dance. No, I should have learned how to dance. Thank you. Mike Blakely, thank you.
Well, Johnny mentioned we might do some bluesy kind of stuff here. Let's try one of those, John. This was called The Night Train in the Moon. Except on one of my albums, I had a live album and a studio album, and I called it Sister Moon on one and The Night Train in the Moon on the other. So apparently I don't know the name of my own song.
Well, you're not the first. We all know about Willis Allen Ramsey, right? What was a big Captain Tennille song?
Muskrat Love.
But on his record, it was called Muskrat Candlelight.
Really?
Yeah, if you look on the Willis Allen Ramsey record, yeah. So a little bit of trivia. I'll bet Randy knew that. Fake it, dude. Fake it.
I didn't even know that.
Not even Randy knew that.
I tell you what, I know it now. And America did a pretty good version of that.
Oh, yeah.
And what, the Captain and Tennille did it too. That was weird.
That's where I first heard it.
Oh, that's weird. Anyway, I don't know why it's weird, but This is definitely not Muskrat Love right here. It's something else. Well, the moon was a-rising and the night train did moan, and I watched from the hillside alone, alone. I admit I was drinking, but I swear I seen it right. And Sister Moon ran away with Mr. Night Train last night. Well, the night train made his move, have a bottle past 4. I was drunk, y'all, but I kept on drinking some more, some more. And Sister Moon said, Night Train, I love to watch you roll. And the Night Train said, Moon, you are so cool the way you glow. And Sister Moon ran away with Mr. Night Train last night. I was drinking, I was feeling alright, alright. The night train was mourning, the moon shone bright. Sister Moon ran away with Mr. Night Train last night. Johnny Gringo playing the blues. Well, the moon started falling and the night train rolled west, and they kissed at the skyline, undressed, undressed. Then the wine stopped flowing and it ended too soon. And I cried for the romance of the night train and the moon. And Sister Moon ran away with Mr. Night Train last night. I was drinking, I was feeling alright, alright. The night train was mourning, the moon shone bright, and Sister Moon ran away with Mr. Night Train last night. And Sister Moon ran away with Mr. Night Train last night. Sister Moon. Oh, she ran away with Mr. Night Train last night.
Wait, do this.
This is the best audience ever. You had
Told
it
you.
figured out a song ago.
I don't know what you paid them, but
We got
But-
paid good.
well, you do your part. We'll do our part to play like we're playing to a crowd of 50,000. We'll just do our part.
You are already.
Oh man! Big hand for Randy. Thank you for running the board, making us sound as good as ever. Thank you, sir. And thanks for having us.
By the way, Randy, I don't know if you made the announcement, but everything's changed in here. The stage, the decor in the room. When you have 3 months off, you can do some new stuff. If y'all will remember, all the Beatles memorabilia used to be back here, and Randy had the idea to put it back there so the musicians could look at it. But behind us, all black and white, all these black and white photos of a lot of great musicians, some of whom have played here, and others that you all will recognize from being famous for decades. And I just think that it looks great in here, and y'all are the first ones to experience stuff.
It's funny. Usually, like when Mike calls, he'll like say address, time, all the particulars. It's a whole page worth of stuff. This was like one sentence. Wear a colored shirt.
Yeah, Randy had told me, he said, it's all black and white, wear something colorful. So how'd I do?
That's better, Randy. Thank you.
I'm feeling rather Tahitian tonight.
That's a male senior citizen shirt. They all wear
I love.
Well, I'm close enough.
That's good right there. I love that. I love the blue. Let's do this one.
All right, what do you want to do?
What's the deal? Do we just play one long set, or we take a break?
We're playing a couple more songs is what we're doing, and then we take a break, and we play another good long set.
Okay, good. All right. I just want to know. I want to plan out my night.
So why don't you do one, I'll do one, and then we'll take the break. Is that okay, Randy?
That's good. Let's do that.
Okay, we're going to play 2 more songs in this set, and each song we're going to play is like 25 minutes long. So y'all get real get comfortable. Hey.
One thing I'm worried about though with Johnny is that he said there was a comedy thing that was going to come with this. When is it going to start?
It's been.
We can't figure out who the straight man is and who the funny guy is. That's the problem.
And neither can anyone else, unfortunately. We're getting a couple laughs, Some are gratuitous, some are genuine. All right, here's one. You'll pick right up on it, man. This song called. I grew up in the city, and I also lived in rural towns, which I love. This is kind of an observation of that, and you meet someone there who's got kind of a different perspective, and I'll let the song kind of take it from there. It's called Drive. Is there nothing here for you anymore? Little town where you were raised. Friends are few, there's nothing left to hold on to. Get in and I'll drive you away. Count the times you tried to leave on your own, but you never could let go. And the tighter you held on, the farther you fall. But I'll show you a new road. Just grab your things and all your dreams, and I'll take you wherever you want. And I'll drive you away from this place you were born and raised. Maybe find a better life, and I'll try every day, make you glad that you came along. Settle in and hold on while I drive. Is it west to California or north to Montana? You know, whichever one you choose. Those stars won't always shine through those LA bright lights, and even cowgirls get the blues. And I may not be the life you dreamed of, but you can dream all you want. And I'll drive you away from this place you were born and raised. Baby, find a better life, and I'll try every day, make you glad that you came along. Settle in and hold on while I drive. Broken dream for every mile that we drove. Now you finally had enough. Like a worn out wheel on a tireless road. It shouldn't have to be this rough, and I may not be the one you dreamed of. Now you're longing for home. Did I drive you away? Did I drive you away? Tell me where I went wrong. Did I drive? Did I drive you away? Thank you so much. Thank you.
Randy had a couple of requests for tonight, and this is one of those songs you might want to use like as a break song.
That's good. Randy, do you have like a bottle or a glass? I saw a glass in there, like anything like glass, like a glass.
We have glasses.
Just
Like
a glass.
like a glass with nothing in it.
Well,
The real deal.
Because I know where he's going with this.
just,
There
exactly.
you go.
Sure, but
Yeah,
bottles are good. Beer bottles.
I'll tell the story behind the song. So there I was. My band used to play the Lukenbach New Year's Eve. We did it 5 years in a row, which means the good thing to do is like bring your horse trailer or your RV trailer, your pickup or anything to sleep in after the gig.
Oh, that's fun.
Do not drive home because there's drunk people out there driving around.
Normally the people that are at your festival.
So one morning I woke up New Year's Day at Lukenbach, and my first thought was, this music business is rough. I need to make some money. I said, you know what I need? I need one big hit. I didn't mean like a hit, but it could have. I didn't mean that's like some of you all are thinking. I was thinking like
Would help.
a hit. My first thought was I need one big hit. My second thought was I drink too much beer. New Year's morning at Lukenbach. My third thought was I play 3-chord country. Then I realized I got this thing going with the numbers, One big hit, too much beer. I know two is spelled T-O-O in this case, but it's a pun, okay? One big hit, too much beer, 3-chord country. And I thought maybe I should just write this down and have a little fun with it, Try to make it rhyme and be funny. And I started feeling a little better after that first verse, all the way from the number 1 to the number 12. And it all rhymed and everything. So I found a lukewarm beer in the cooler, and I cracked it open, little hair of the dog, and I wrote a second verse, again with the numbers 1 through 12. And then I got thinking, I got 2 verses here. If I can come up with a chorus of some kind and a third verse, I might have an actual song I can play in the music room someday. So I finished this song for y'all. And the third verse, back then my band had been playing a lot in Europe. We played like 17 tours there. Johnny went with me to help me finish a record in Italy one time. And so I wrote the third verse about playing Texas-style music in Europe. And I got to use this rhyme that I'd been saving for a long time as a songwriter. And it's where you rhyme the word Europe with the word syrup. And I did that, as you'll see in the third verse. And so I think my songwriting career is pretty complete. I don't know if y'all know this, but Johnny Gringo was a founding member of Walt Wilkins and the Mysticaros. Y'all give him a big round of applause for that, because... And eventually, Walt and the Mysticaros would actually record this song we're fixing to do for y'all. And so 3 of my favorite singers in the world, Walt Wilkins, Jimmy Daddy, and Bill Small, they all took a verse, each one of their 3 verses. And I thought, that's great. They all loved the song so much that each one wanted a part of it. Then I realized, not any one of them wanted to learn all the words.
Nor could they.
Because it's a pretty wordy song, I guarantee. So we're going to take a break right after this song. This here song's all about life on the honky-tonk trail. If you ever think about starting a country band in Texas, listen to this song a few times. I need one big hit. I drink too much beer. I play 3-chord country. I have 4 years. We got 5 musicians and a 6-piece band. At the 7-Eleven we just ate and ran. Now we're 9 gigs into 10 one-night stands. Got 1,100 springs in a 12-ounce can. And my days are numbered. Yeah, my days are numbered. I stay unencumbered. I don't get much slumber. Everything is numbered. You know my days are numbered, y'all. I got to keep on moving till I'm gone. I sleep till 1 on Monday. I play Tuesday night. Then a 3-day road trip takes me for a ride. I got a 5 o'clock shadow and a 6-pack buzz. And the 7th one was colder than that 8th one was. We played a 9 o'clock dance in a tin roof hall. At 11 we were rocking after 12 last call. My days are numbered, yeah, my days are numbered. I stay unencumbered. I don't get much slumber. Everything is numbered. John, you know my days are numbered. We got to keep on moving till we're gone. You ain't gone, Gringo, keep moving. Playing a shot glass and a guitar and everything else he can get his hands on. I just want one fried egg and 2 flapjacks with syrup on a 3-week tour through 4 countries in Europe. We know 5 new ways to order 6 beers, please. For the 7th straight day, I have 8 Swiss cheese. Found out 9 means no. For the 10th time, damn, I'm 11 beers closer to a 12-step program. My days are numbered, yeah, my days are numbered. I stay unencumbered. I don't get much slumber. Everything is numbered. John, you know my days are numbered. We got to keep on moving till we're gone. Let's move it one more John Greenberg, a.k.a. Johnny Gringo.
Mike Blakely.
Hey, it's break time here in the music room. Let's all stretch our legs, get another beverage, and put our masks on and take them back off or whatever we're supposed to do. Yeah.